claims are just not backed by the historical facts.
There has never been a Viking helmet found that had a horn attached to it.
I'm sick of curriculum materials teaching my fourth graders that the Spanish discovered Florida when they were looking for the fountain of youth. That lie was developed in the 1920s as a tourist gimmick. There's literally nothing in the historical record that supports it.
Marilyn Monroe never said, "If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best." There is literally no documented proof she ever said that.
That binary numbers were first used by Leibniz. Most computer histories make this claim. But there's an existing manuscript page by the English mathematician Thomas Harriot that includes binary numbers and binary multiplication that was written around 1605, 40 years before Leibniz was born. Edit spelling.
That ancient people thought the earth was flat. We have records from around 430 BC where Greek philosophers spoke of the earth being a sphere. In the 40 BC, the Greek astronomer Eratosthenes calculated the circumference of the earth and was only about 2% out.
Corsets were not typically tight-laced. They were only tight-laced by the highly fashionable women, and usually only for particular events or portraits. Corsets were designed to be comfortable. Women wore a cotton layer underneath the corset, so it didn't rub against the skin. The corset was more like a bra, but instead of using the shoulders to support, it used the whole torso. Some people claim they are much more comfortable than modern bras. The intense proportions of the past were achieved with corsets and padding. Tight lacing was uncommon, but layers of petticoats or hoops or bum rolls, or whatever else at the time, was very common to give women the trendy body shape at the time. This may be more a prehistoric misconception, but the idea that individuals in hunter-gatherer or caveman societies are stupid. Imagine how difficult that life is and all of the things every individual has to know in order to survive. There is no infrastructure or existing structural supports. Everything has to be done by hand. These societies have to know which plants are edible, what animals will be where during which times of year, how to treat injuries without any sort of medical equipment. Imagine any aspect of your life, and now imagine it without any modern comforts at all. Relationships and hierarchies are maintained without use of record keeping. Food is gathered and prepared without any means of long-term storage. Now remember that the entire planet was settled this way, from the African veldt to the Scandinavian fjords, and from the Atacama Desert to the islands of the Pacific. And these people utilized some pretty ingenious discoveries and inventions to do these things.
Deleted.
That ancient humans were dumb.
Catherine the Great did not do that with a horse.
Deleted.